Bermuda Triangle is the one of the greatest unsolved mystery of the modern age, also called a Devil's Triangle. It is a triangular-shaped area in the North Atlantic Ocean from Bermuda Island to Miami, USA to Puerto Rico. Hundreds of people and numerous boats, ships and planes have disappeared inside this triangle. Reasons for these disappearances vary from science to sheer myth. Are 10 shocking facts about the Bermuda Triangle. Number 1. The Bermuda Triangle is not small. In fact, it's quite large. And it covers an area of 440,000 miles of sea. This is larger than the combined area of Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, and Maharashtra. Number 2. The Bermuda Triangle is certainly not fixed. Its effects can be experienced outside the triangle too. 3. The disappearances are ascribed to UFOs and aliens activity. Cities of Atlantis lost under the triangle, and various other technical and natural or geographical reasons. 4. Whenever any plane and ship disappears in the triangle, it describes and cannot be found. The reasons behind this: the Gulf of Stream runs near the triangle, which quickly get rid of the debris. 5. At least 1,000 of lives are lost within last 100 years. On average, 4 aircraft and 20 yachts go missing every year. Number 6. Inside the Bermuda Triangle, US government has AUTEC for Atlantic Undersea Test and Evaluation Center, which is located on the Andros Land, Bahamas. Here US Navy tests their submarines, sonars, and other weapons. However, many of the view of the moor is testing the area. 7. People have experienced electronic fog in Bermuda Triangle, which can be time travel tunnel too. Pilot Bruce Gannon claims he lost 28 minutes after flying through a time warp cloud tunnel. The plane went missing in the radars only to re-emerge in that Miami Beach. Number 8. One of the biggest and famous losses of US military occurred in 1945. 5 US military Avenger torpedo bombers flew from the Fort Lauderdale to Florida to the Seychelles and the islands of Benin. The mission had 14 men. After about 90 minutes of takeoff, the operator received a signal that the compass is not working. After that, the communication was lost. The bombers were not found. The 3 planes that went there for rescue is also disappeared. 9. The first person to report the Bermuda Triangle was a Christopher Columbus. He writes in his journals that inside the triangle the ship's compass stopped working, and he also shows the fireball in the sky. Number 10. Bermuda Triangle is one of the rarest places on the earth where the compass does not point towards a magnetic north. Instead, that it points towards a true north, which creates confusion, and that's why so many ships and planes lost in the course of the triangle. The popular theory is solving the mystery of Bermuda Triangle. It is claimed that the 50 ships and 20 planes have disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle within the last century and around 1,000 in the past of 500 years. It is still a mystery where these aircraft and watercraft disappeared. What actually happened with all? There is not a sign theory which can explain all these disappearances. Several theories have given by many people, but a single theory of the is not universally accepted as a real cause of such incidences. Some of the most popular theories are given here. Methane gas theory. The methane gas theory was given in 1998 by Dr. Ben Kennell for Leeds University, England. He stated that large amount of methane gas releases in the landslides under the water floors of oceans, and because of these landslides, related areas gets converted into a low water density, due to which the watercrafts sink. And because of the high flammable quality of the quality, it is also an explosive, which may cause an aircraft to catch fire. Many studies have been done in the subsequently, and it's been that there is a large amount of methane hydrates in the ocean in frozen condition at also and below zero temperature. A large amount of methane gas releases the result of decomposition of these hydrates. Because of methane, water heats up, which causes the watercraft to sink down to less floatability. The watercrafts also crash as a methane cause saturated at the air atmosphere and gets stormy. Even the theory could not clearly define and justify the disappearances of watercraft. The aircraft, because the methane reserves is situated in the big distance from Bermuda Triangle, but there's not even a single case like this has happened. And any ship to sink, it takes time before meanwhile any message could be sent. Gulf Stream. Gulf Stream is nothing but an ocean current which originates the Gulf of Mexico and passes through the Bermuda Triangle via Straits in Florida, North Atlantic. It forms itself like a river in the ocean that can easily wharf the floating objects like ships and watercraft with it, and even the aircraft which is flying near the water level can be affected. And compass variations. The magnetic north and absolute geographical north has a variation. It means the north which is shown by the compass is not actual north, which is North Pole. This variation is approximately 1,500 miles. If we follow the compass shown north, then we're reaching the Prince of Wales Islands of Canada, which is about 1,500 miles away from the North Pole. It shows a 20-degree variation, so ships and other watercrafts make an adjustment to get the right direction. But Bermuda Triangle is a place where these two become same. It means compass shows the direction as a north is actual North Pole, and compass variations cause a big problem to determine an actual direction, which leads to an accident. These theories are also unable to define the mystery of Bermuda Triangle completely, because there's many theories and pilots and captains who were having an in-depth knowledge of the atmospheric conditions, directions, and compass variations. Even they are trapped in the Bermuda Triangle. And this is called a strange blown and a brown colored fog. So this can occurrence of that thing. Although the effect has been proven, but still there is no exact prediction which is what it will occur or not, because in 99% cases it didn't happen at all. The Sargasso Sea. The Sargasso Sea is located in North Atlantic, which is 700 miles wide and 2,000 miles long, and has no shores. It is bounded by sea currents from all sides. The whole area is covered by a long dense seaweeds on its surface, which looks like a mat. Its name is Sargon, by which the ocean name is also derived from. The Bermuda is located in the western side of West Fingers. There is lots of mysterious incidents have been happening in this area since long time. In many cases, the ships which are lost were found floating here without a single soul on it. Many ships were lost while traveling from here, but he reappeared without any person on the deck. Strange weather and hurricanes. Lots of storms and rises in Bermuda Triangle very often and very quickly. Their storms are so quick that even satellite doesn't predict some storms, and that the ship is moving through that sea, there's always chance to sink. Hurricanes are also very powerful storms which rises from southeastern Atlantic and pass through Bermuda Triangle. These hurricanes also cause loss and extreme damage to a particular area. Mostly these originate in the month of June and November. Human errors. Human errors could not be neglected at all that for such accidents, as Bermuda Triangle is an area where very vast and has a lot of identical islands. So it is very often that they move towards a wrong direction, and after realizing the errors, it is quite late to refuel the ship, because after covering such a long way, ship runs out of fuel. Supernatural theories. There are thousands of stories related to the Bermuda Triangle. The most popular theory is the lost city of Atlantis. Some people believe that there used to be a city named Atlantis, which is now underwater. There are a lot of rock formations near Benesis Island and near the Bahamas. These rock formations are well arranged and tucked like a man-made road and walls. They say that Atlantis is dependent upon a powerful energy crystal, which produces a large amount of energy and negates the ships and near that area too. And sometimes it destroys them because of the excess amount of energy. Some other supernatural theories are related to aliens. People believe that ships and aircraft are trapped by aliens, who often came there by their UFOs, but still remains to be proved. So there's a lot of theories here, but it is not genetically true that not mentioned that it is proved or not. There's a lot of circumstantial changes, environmental changes there, but it is not just proven. The skeptics theory. Like every other conventional topic, Bermuda Triangle also debated by some other views. Critics believe that there is nothing uncommon here. It is a vast area and the main area to connect the Europe, Caribbean islands and the US coast. They say that authors wrote many fake and imaginary stories to get easy publicity and media support. The media support them because of such kind of book are highly demanded in the market, as this area is very much affected by hurricanes. It's very common to meet with such accidents. with such accidents. Okay, so thank you guys. This is Satyam.